Today on the channel, we're back out with another Grapplers and Gimmicks unboxing, this time with the New York Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, Kwang the Ninja and the Godfather.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Grapplers and Gimmicks wrestling unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a double dose of exclusives with the 1 of 500 Kwang the Ninja, and of course, the Godfather, San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con exclusives. But for all your Grapplers and Gimmicks needs, better head to grapplersandgimmicks.com. Head on over there, tell them Kyle sent you. I'm sure they'll love that. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we just recently unboxed Kwang and the Godfather on the channel. And right on the heels of that, now we have these exclusives. New York Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. Pretty cool idea here, but it is just a paint variant, which, as usual with San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, New York Comic-Con exclusives, you don't want to give new figures that are really hard to get. You want to get those out to the masses, but perfect spot for repaints like these, and that's what we got going on. And these are both 1 of 500 editions. Ooh, it hurts to open these up, but it must be done for science. I'm like a young Bill Nye, the science guy, as most do know out there. But we're going to dive into it, and I guess we're going to start with Kwang the Ninja. That's where we're going. We're going Kwang first. Puerto Rican ninjas always start first here. Once again, we had Kwang earlier. We will compare that figure in a little bit. But diving into this one here, now it doesn't say San Diego Comic-Con, doesn't say New York Comic-Con anywhere on these. And I guess you could say Godfather San Diego, Kwang New York. I think he just wanted to get them out there. I think that's what he wanted to do. But New York Comic-Con isn't till the fall. San Diego Comic-Con's here in a couple of weeks. So I guess just getting them together, getting them out there is what they're doing. Grapplers and Gimmicks logo, you got a ninja, and his name is Kwang right there. Looking good in the package. Of course, the Hasbro style picture down there, always looking good. 1 of 500 KB style sticker right there. Always appreciate that. It does come with the Orient chop. Very different from the Puerto Rican chop, as we do know. Just got the Orient chop there. On the back, got a little cross-sell, black and white, of course, Grapplers and Gimmicks logo. See what it says back here. We got Kama, Kwang, Papa Shango, and the Godfather coming around the bend here. And nothing else too wild, I don't think. The Grapplers and Gimmicks design team is dedicated to producing figures in the spirit of the ones we all know and love. We hope our mindful efforts make you feel as if the original line never ended. And I think he's talking about the Mannix toy line once upon a time. A shout out to the Mannix collectors out there. But looking good in the package, but we got to get it done. Kwang, you're coming off. There's only going to be 499 on card now. Who knows? Maybe less than that. Maybe less than that. Oh, getting him out there. And I got to tell you, coming off pretty clean, fairly clean. Oh, I hate to do it, though. See you later. Goodbye. Bam! Off the screen. See you later. Goodbye. Let's dive into that ninja Kwang. Kwang looking good. Got the red mask this time. Oh, dangerous ninja. A dangerous ninja, as we do know. Got a little bit of mouth coming out there. Looks like he's got the old fat lip going on. Got a little nose peeking out throughout the mask. Got the lightning on the mask. Looking good. Got the singlet over the top. You got the black and gold attack looking good. Love the fingers. Whenever you get those taped up fingers like that, you know there's a dastardly deed that's going to go down. He's got that going on both of his hands here. Got very stereotypical ninja hands going on for him as well. We do got the forearm guards with the lightning bolts on the side looking good. Lightning bolts on the red tights, and you got the gold and black boots on him here. Arms going to go all the way around for us. Head back forth side to side. Waist back forth side to side. That's all she wrote. Hassel Toy 2025. Made in China. China for this one here. Not a bad piece of business on old Kwang the Ninja. But of course, we got Kwang once upon a time, or maybe a week ago, if you're watching in order. Got the regular edition. So now we got the regular and Chase edition. And you know what I would do? And you guys tell me in the comments if you would have done this. If these were Hasbro's back in your playing days, don't tell me that you wouldn't have these guys as a tag team. You would tag team these guys up as a mass tag team. All day long, I would be doing that. They'd be another tag team in my fig fed for sure. But looking good. Very similar, but very different at the same time. Perfect San Diego, New York Comic-Con exclusive. Limited quantities, of course. Looking good on old Kwang the Ninja. But now we turn our attention to the Godfather. A guy that knows how to have a good time, much like myself. And he's just getting after it here. But this time, he's got the beautiful blue and purple going on. How about that? Old Charles Wright himself. Looking good. Grapplers and Gimmicks, 1 of 500. Got that $1 million smile in the artwork there. Always kind of reminds me of airbrushed artwork or something is what that does. You got that old school Hasbro flavor there. Of course, the figure on the card. Comes with the train. I thought it said the train tickle. That would be better. Wouldn't you think, Todd? What would you rather have, the train tackle or the train tickle? I'd rather be tickled by the train myself. Oh, everybody loves to get tickled. But looking good. A lot of the stuff we've seen before. 1 of 500. Regular edition crossed out. Nice to see that too. On the back, kind of the same thing going on there with the Hasbro style back carding in the black and white. Kwang, Papa Shango, the Godfather back there. Looking good, but now it's time for that Godfather to come off the card here. Oh, and he's not coming off as clean. Luckily, I got a blade here. I'm going to try to poke my way in. I'm going to poke my way in. That's what I always do. I just poke it in just a little bit. Just get it started. Just get it started. And then you just try to get in there. And then, it's like, no, don't get in there. And then, okay, fine, just go for it. Do what you want to do. Oh, I know it. Man, what is going on? This one is fighting me all the way to the end here. I guess there we go. Okay. All right. You just got to be smarter than the card. And it's not as easy as we want it to believe, of course. But I almost threw this and I didn't get the cane and the hat out. There we go. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. Old Godfather, ready to go. See you later. 1 of 500. Goodbye. Let's get down to Godfather. And Godfather has probably the most accessories of any retro figure, I think, gosh, in years. Has anybody had this many accessories? So we do get the cane here with the black and the silver attack going on with the cane. You got the chains here, of course. It says gluten-free, GF right there. No bread for him, that's for sure. We got the gold chains like a young Mr. T. We got the beautiful hat. You got the feather this time in blue with the pink feather, looking very nice. The fedora, as one would wear. Todd's wearing a fedora right now. Shout out to Todd McFarlane. And then you got the blue glasses here with the black lenses. So 4 different accessories with the Godfather right here. But now we're going to dive into the Godfather. Looking like a young Charles right there in the face. Just happy, smiling, ready to go. You got the earring in the ears, looking good. You got the goatee, you got the beard, and you got the long hair down the front. He does got a vest on. Once again, living that gluten-free lifestyle with the GF, looking good. Light it up, it does say on the vest in purple. Got some flames around there, looking good. You got, of course, the tattoo work on the arms, as he's known for. You got the blue pants on, down to the black, of course, into the boots. Hassel Toy 2025, made in China. Once again, China getting a lot of love from the Grapplers and Gimmicks, of course. 2 big old fists of fury, but you do got the hole in his hand here so he can stick the cane in if need be. Head back, forth, side to side. Arms go all the way around for us. Waist articulation as well for the Godfather. Looking pretty darn cool, though. I do like this one. I don't remember him wearing anything like this. I guess I kind of do now that I think of it a little bit. I remember these blue pants. Those things stand out. Anytime you wear blue pants like this, you're going to stand out in front of everybody. But I'm going to try to dress him up here. Gonna put those goggles on, of course. Gotta get that chain on, of course, as well. You gotta put that on, of course. You gotta get the cane ready to go. The cane a little bit tight, I guess. Oh, and everything just comes off right there. But that cane a little bit tight, but you just gotta work your way in there. You just gotta go slow. You just gotta slowly ease it in. We know how it goes. We've all been there. We've all been there. Looking good, the glasses. And now the hat, unfortunately, I remember the last one probably had the same problem with this one. It is pretty darn loose on here. So a little sticky tack underneath. Stick that to the head so it doesn't fall off, because just a little bump, it will fall off, unfortunately. And I don't know if the Godfather knows anything about just taking a little bump. A little bump, just a little one. Just a little bump here and there. But the Godfather looking good, but I do got the last version of Godfather. Now we got 3 versions of the Godfather, Smoke Train, whatever you want to say. But we got the regular edition and now the Chase one, or the 1 of 500 one. I prefer the 1 of 500 between the two. I just like this color combination better. For whatever reason, I think it looks really, really nice right there. But there it is, the 2 1 of 500 exclusives. Celebrating New York Comic-Con, celebrating San Diego Comic-Con with Kwang and the Godfather. Be interested to hear your thoughts on these ones right here. Tell me you would put these guys as a tag team all day long. Let me know that in the comments, and let me know your thoughts on these 2 figures. And if you picked up any of them and which one you do prefer, let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also dive into YouTube channel memberships if that is more your thing as well. Sir Paul 64 on the X, the _Kyle _Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Of course, the Kyle Peterson Show each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. with video cast on YouTube. Check it out. I know my wife, Angie, she loves The Godfather. They just had a great time once upon a time. Herman and Charles Wright had a heck of a time at a local show. Maybe we'll tell that story one of those days. But there it is, The Godfather and Kwang the Ninja. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to the end of the line.